Welcome to another great Brickineers video. Watch Michael, a 6-year-old boy, and how he learns to control a VEX IQ robot to stack 4 cubes by remote control. It is a 3-part video. Part 1 is his first attempt, Part 2 his 5th, and Part 3 his 9th attempt at stacking. While you're watching, I will give you reasons why the VEX IQ robot was chosen for fabulous Brickineers robot engineers, classes, and camps. In my experience, the biggest obstacle to success in engineering courses is the inability of some students to visualize problems and their solutions. The great news is that the design of the VEX IQ robot and the way we use it goes a long way in removing this major obstacle to success by preparing children from grades 1 to 8 in an effective way to learn and practice visualization. Who cares? Well, visualization is not owned by engineering. It is also required in many diverse fields, from architecture to medicine to art. It is important, and every opportunity should be used to practice it. It's easy to start. The first step in learning how to visualize is for kids to create mental snapshots of what is happening in the real world. With the VEX IQ, children make 8 snapshots that have information about how the movement of a joystick or click of a button turns into an instruction that makes the robot move. The 8 instructions and resulting actions of the robot are: move forward, move back, turn left, turn right, open grabber, close grabber, lift the arm, and lower the arm. Need proof? The next day after this video was made, Michael used the controller and described to me how the robot would move without the robot being in the room. Step 1, mental snapshots accomplished. Oh yeah! The second step in learning how to visualize is to practice spatial perception, and in the situation of the VEX robot, expand the 8 mental snapshots of how the robot moves by creating more complex models in memory. This kind of learning is multimodal, which means that the child uses eyes, ears, and touchy fingers when interacting with the robot. In the first parts of the video, Michael looks closely and from as many different angles as he can at the robot when it stacks. He is learning and creating not only internal visual models, but multimodal models about how the robot stacks the cubes and how it responds to his commands. As the video continues, see that he begins to rely mostly on his internal visual model, and it's almost obvious that he can predict where the robot will go in response to his commands. Watch him gain confidence as he begins to stand, walk, and talk as the robot moves. But whenever there's a problem, he does a super fast crouch and looks at the robot from different angles again to figure out if he has to correct his internal model. Now he only uses his eyes. Success! After only 9 attempts, Michael has the VEX stack 4 cubes. The real test lies in the future, when he learns to program the VEX IQ robot to do something new without first practicing with the remote controller. And this is where we use the VEX design to advantage and excel in teaching kids how to visualize. Young Brickineers exercise their perceptual learning skills while playing with the robot. It is fun and it is play, and they learn faster than adults in some cases. The sequence of commands that make a robot do things are learned and remembered. For example, in order to stack the 4th and last block, Michael had to learn that the grabber has to hold the block around its middle so that when it is lifted, it has an extra centimeter of lift and could be stacked on top. Michael has now formed a mental picture of why it is necessary to grab the 4th block in its middle area, and he will remember it for the future. Mission is 75% accomplished. Yay, the summary! Young Brickineers will write programs based on observations and lessons learned while playing with a real robot. And develop visual perceptual models. But what is the final goal? Eventually, a young Brickineer will be able to write a program that moves a robot to do something without having to first do trial runs. It will all come from inside the head. And that's all the proof I need to know that visualization has been learned. We are getting ready for college or university and a great future as fill in the blank. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed the video and enjoyed listening to my enthusiasm on why I think the VEX IQ is a super learning system for kids from grade 1 to 8. I think I made the right choice for Brickineer classes and camps, and for Michael. Your thoughts are always welcome, and thank you for watching.